What's up, guys? How's it going? Dance here again with Cobra Kai. Just gonna continue on. Give you. Let's see. Last one we did was Mike. Now the next one we're gonna skip Minnie. I don't have her. That's one reason why, and she's only available in Stardust. That's another reason why. So we're just gonna jump straight to Mr. Incredible. One of the top tanks, if not the top tank in the game. I only got him 4-star. That's why he's not my best tank. I like Maui better because of Maui's attributes. But for a solo tank, this guy's number one. He is pure DPS attack tank. Good self abilities and everything like this, right? So he's immune to knockback, except from a special. So if anybody tries to knock him back, he ain't gonna move. He's just gonna sit there. So it's pretty decent. For each second Mr. Incredible holds his heavy, he gains a kinetic charge, increasing damage resistance by 1%. He loses all kinetic charges if he's stunned, root, or frozen. So he's got 5 stacks for that. So he can just hold his heavy and just go up to 5 for that, right? His heavy attack has a 50% chance to do knockback, which is able to knock back the enemy further and interrupt specials. The chance is increased by 5% for each kinetic charge. So if he's charged up to 5, that's 50 plus 25 at 75%. That's 3/4 chance. That's pretty good, right? This knockback effect can only activate every 10 seconds. So it's got a cooldown of 10 seconds. So he can knock back every 10 seconds. That's not too bad for an actual base tank, right? Wicked knockback guy. So, Unstoppable Justice. He gains 10% armor, 5 kinetic chargers, deals 400% damage to his combat target, inflicting kinetic knockback. And he can stack this up to 5, basically. That's pretty decent. He gets an Unstoppable Justice charge for 10 seconds, allowing his basic attacks to purge attack buffs and allowing him to activate his heavy kinetic knockback continuously. That's decent, right? When the Unstoppable Justice charge expires, he loses all his charges, gains a defense buff worth 2% for each charge lost. So up to 20% defense buff, right? That's pretty good. So that's the biggest thing for him. After Unstoppable Justice expires, he deals 101% damage and inflicts kinetic knockback to all enemies in an area around him. When the enemy is inflicted with kinetic knockback and it collides with another enemy, the other enemy is inflicted with knockback. They both take 101% damage. So basically, he does knockback to all enemies in an area, and those enemies can pinball to another enemy. So pretty decent, right? So everything that an enemy hits, so it's almost like cascade effect, almost like a tidal wave. Pretty good explosion, right? So good signature ability he's got there too, right? So huge abilities this guy has, right? Goes super strong for attack, super tough for defense. Charge punches. Whenever he uses 4 consecutives, he will gain a kinetic charge. The more you boost this, it's better, right? Each kinetic charge will increase his basic attack damage. So you want that. Definitely I'm using that right now. Determined. It's if you think he's spongy. You want more defense, you're going to probably add this one on here. But at the start, he will gain a defense buff that lasts until the end of the encounter. So that's okay, right? At the advanced super suit, he will gain 2.8 defense buff, whatever. So I don't know, that scales upwards, right? So whenever he gets a kinetic charge, he gets defense. That's the biggest thing, right? His heavy attack does an additional amount of damage too as well with this advanced super suit. So you might want to add that one too as well. And then his last one here, Showtime. When he uses his special, he gets 7% armor, super armor. Whenever he gains a kinetic charge, he will get 7% attack for 5 seconds, up to 10 times. So he can get up to 70% attack buffed for 5 seconds, like burst energy, burst amount of damage, burst, right? So If you do it all correctly at the same timing, he does really well, right? So, the one thing I'm going to do is change his super strong. I want to take that, and I want to change that to his super soon. Yes. I'm going to equip that instead. Give him a little bit of a drop overall because my super strong is in pretty good shape. But I'm going to solo with him. That's how awesome I think he is. We're going to do a solo run, and we're going to play 4-. 4-10 solo with him at this level 74 star. Let's see how good he does. I think he's going to hold no problems. He's that good of a tank. So I'll show you how good he is. The more you hit, the more he gains power, right? So that's the plan. Well, you can charge it, see how it's charging. I'll show you this. Show you a super on him. You can see how strong he gets. It's pretty good though. Like I said, very good attack melee tank. And he can definitely hold his own. Like, he's got half armor here, and he's, like, not taking much for damage. Boom. There you got her. Mr. Incredible. He is super incredible, man. That's probably why they call him that, and that's probably why they gave him such a good, decent amount of power. But yeah, get him leveled up. He does a good job. I really do recommend him as a top tank in your formations that you're going to use down the road. He's definitely good end game. Thanks for watching, guys, and like and subscribe, all right? I'm going to keep going.